460 cars fill the parking lots of the Rockford Public Schools admin building Saturday morning to raise money for Katie's Cup. This is all part of Cars and Coffee Rockford, which is in its 6th year. This show is done on the first Saturday of the month through October. Organizers say it brings cars, trucks, motorcycles, and more together to benefit the nonprofit that offers coffee, food, and more to those in the Midtown District. August show will have a school supply drive for the Patriots Gateway Community Center, and October will offer a toy drive for the University of Wisconsin Children's Hospital.
We're grateful that it has had a strong foundation growing over the last 6 years, building up the Midtown neighborhood and strengthening the historical part of the neighborhood as well as the diversity of cars and people.